Hi, my name's Cole Fulton. I'm in the K1 cohort here at Lakehead University, and today I want to talk about my experience with math. So, during elementary school, I didn't struggle with math. I was pretty good. I didn't start to struggle until around grade 9, where I actually ended up failing my grade 10 math class, and I had to make it up in summer school. But I did end up having a positive experience with my teacher there, who I had in the summer school, and they had a learning style that really helped me accelerate. And once I had finished that course, I noticed that my relationship with math actually changed. Um, I wasn't as scared, I wasn't as frustrated, and so it felt good to have that experience. My other experience with math was when I was in university, and I was a bioscience major, but I had to take a stats course. So it was very different from what I was learning there. I did find that the equations could be difficult to master, but the prof did a pretty good job of showing up with a positive attitude and making a connection with us. And they were very approachable. There was no stupid questions. So that also provided a positive experience. So I went through different experiences at different stages in my life. Started good, and then kind of went downhill, and then kind of went back uphill again. So I can see both um, areas of how it could feel. Um, yeah. So my personal connection with math is now on its upward trend. Um, and I would say that Nick, that positiveness is linked with having positive experiences with teachers who reached out and tried to make it a good experience. So that links us up with the readings, as it discussed in the readings that um, it's not always the people who are best at math who are the fastest problem solvers, or the people who are right or the most curious, but people who are the most curious, motivated, and confident in their abilities. So that got me thinking about the role of the teacher and how we can foster those qualities in our students rather than dismissing them or making them feel like they shouldn't bother trying. Um, like I will make a personal intention to try to edit out of my vocabulary that I was never good at math, because it's so easy to reflect back on that, and it really does do no good to the student. Um, in the context of what I've learned from the first week of math class, I'm realizing the importance of fostering a positive disposition towards mathematics as a facilitator, um, engaging with students and creating an interest in math, um, so that they can have a positive connection with it and not have to deal with the the history of our possible connections when we were younger. Of the three characteristics of a teacher of mathematics: disposition, understanding, and professional learning, I identify with them all as showing up in a classroom. I identify with them as amazing tools to have when you're entering a classroom. Um, I think from my math courses at Lakehead, I think understanding and professional learning will really come through my learning here at school, and I think that I can take on the disposition on math and a positive attitude as just something that I can do on my own and make that my new like original state. Um, I believe I can accomplish this by keeping my language positive about math while introducing math concepts to my students through games, activities that can be fun and engaging and create a strong positive connection. Um, so yeah, the way my goals from through all this lesson that we've learned is that for my own prep, I'll be taking this course, absorbing all the skills I can to reset my view of math as a teachable skill, digging deep into concepts and theories, so I can develop a sense of play for my own students. And yeah, that's my experience in math. So thank you so much for listening.